Hey guys, welcome to today's video. I am very excited about this one because a rep from SeneGence, Denyse, actually reached out to me. I should say, she took pity on me after seeing my How to Lock Your Eye Makeup Down video, and she sent me a message on Facebook and was like, no, you don't have to go through 50,000 steps just to lock your eye makeup down. Let me send you one of our eyeshadow products for you to try out. They're super long lasting. So I said, okay. And then we started talking and she said, well, let me also send you one of our LipSense lip colors. That's kind of what we're known for. You know, again, it's supposed to stay put for 18 hours. I said, great. And then when the package arrived, she actually ended up sending me a bunch of samples to try out of skincare and other makeup products like foundation and tinted moisturizer and some illuminator. So thank you so much, Denyse. I had so much fun tearing into this thing. But I figured, well, might as well just put everything to the test and put together a little video, kind of like a first impressions / get ready with me. Now, to be honest with you, I really was not familiar with SeneGence as a company, and after doing my research, I really came to appreciate a lot of their philosophy. First and foremost, they don't test on animals. They don't use any animal byproducts in their ingredients. Everything is GMO free. Everything is gluten free. All their ingredients have been approved by the FDA. Everything's made in the US to adhere to strict quality controls. And they're very much a company that believes in anti-aging properties in both their skincare and makeup items. But what they are known for is the LipSense that Denyse had told me about. So this product is supposed to last up to 18 hours on the lips, but I had no idea of the massive controversy that this product has generated in the makeup community online. Some people love it. Some people hate it. Some people say it doesn't work. Some people say it's the only thing that works. So I'm very interested in putting this to the test just to see how it lasts. And to be honest with you, I can't stand liquid lipsticks in general. I've never had a good experience with them. They tend to be very drying on my lips. They tend to come off in patches, so I'm not a fan. Now, one of the drawbacks of SeneGence, at least in my opinion, is that you can't walk into a store to buy these products or test them out. You have to hook yourself up with an independent rep like Denyse, whose information I will link below. And then I'll check in during the day just to show you what's going on with my face, if anything has melted off, malfunctioned, what have you. And we're just gonna dive right in. The first product that I really loved was their normal to oily cleanser. Now this is formulated with Vanuatu volcanic ash, some coneflower extract, and lavender oil and oil. And it's just a clear formula. You're not gonna be able to see much because I used so much of this. I loved it. Let's see here, okay. So it's clear, and you can see the Vanuatu volcanic ash, that's those little gray bits there. So it just gives a tiny exfoliation, but what I love is the scent of this is so, oh my gosh, it smells so good. It smells like a little bit of grape and a little bit of floral, if that makes sense, but it's super fresh smelling, and it leaves your skin feeling nice and cleansed, not tight, which I can't stand. Then after I was done cleansing, I went ahead and used their Resurfacer because I love a good exfoliation like anybody else. And frankly, one of the nice things about exfoliating is if you're having issues with your makeup not lying well on the skin, if it just looks patchy and just disgusting, you probably need to exfoliate, which I tend to do about 3 times a week. And again, this is their facial resurfacer, and it's got a very thick texture, and it's got a really nice grit to it. Now the smell's a little bit earthy, I'm not gonna lie, but it really exfoliates beautifully. Now this is heavy duty with the Vanuatu volcanic ash, obviously, but one thing I would recommend for this product is when you're going in to exfoliate, because of the grit, you don't wanna like really crazily rub it in because you're gonna rub your face off. So you wanna just let the product do its thing and gently massage it in. And I'm telling you, I used it on my face, on my neck, on my décolleté, and it has most certainly turned into one of my favorite exfoliators. But the normal to oily moisturizer, that does retail for 50 bucks, and you get, let's see, 1.66 ounces, so a decent size. And this product also has a really nice fresh smell to it. It's formulated with a lot of jojoba oil, And what I like about it specifically is just the way it sinks into the skin. This is really nice. It's a nice product. So the skin products I did use for a couple days just because I wanted to see how they worked before I talked about them on camera, but the makeup's all gonna be a first impression. And the first thing I'm gonna start with is the original foundation. Now this is oil-free, it's waterproof, and it's supposed to be long-lasting. It is a little up there in price. It's 50 bucks, which that is expensive. That's getting into like Giorgio Armani territory, so not sure how I feel about that. But it does say that when you apply this foundation with a moisturizer combined, it's basically the equivalent of an SPF 30, which that's a good thing. Admittedly, I am not on my SPF game at all, which is part of the reason why I think I have so much discoloration on my skin. So maybe someday I'll learn my lesson. But until then, they sent me the original foundation in the color Dewy. So let's see, ooh, that looks like a good match. I'm going to use my Real Techniques sponge, just totally lost my train of thought there, to blend it in. Now I have not primed my face, so I want to see how it does without a primer. Okay, let's go in. One thing it doesn't say is whether or not it's medium or full coverage, but I would say this is full. Whoa. So obviously I put my brows on off camera, and now we're gonna get into the eyeshadow, which is what inspired Denyse to reach out to me in the first place. And to be honest, when she sent me the package, I opened this up and thought, this is such a weird nude color for my lips, because I wasn't expecting eyeshadow to come in a tube instead of a pan. But this is their matte eyeshadow in the color Mocha Java, and it's this, just a really pretty neutral brown. Now Denyse told me not to prime my lids, not to powder. I did add some foundation on my lids because I don't want my lids to be a different color than my face. So we're just gonna go in and apply this. Let's see. It says it's supposed to blend really easily. We'll see, because usually I don't have good luck blending cream eyeshadows at all. I'm just gonna go directly on the eye and get in a little closer. I'm super curious to see if this actually does last all day, because my eyelids are so oily, and typically if I do not prime and go through my multi-step process, eyeshadow will start falling off of my lids in about 5 minutes. It starts to crease, it starts to run, it just really looks terrible, and after half an hour it looks like there's nothing on my lids at all. I went ahead and put most of my face on, but one of the products I'm really interested in trying is their Pearlizer, which is a highlight, and this stuff is $50, which is really expensive. Okay. That's even more. I think Becca's what, like $38? Let's see. Ooh. Okay. So this is really, really pretty. Oh, hello. Wow. Look at that. Ooh. Okay, so we have like a peachy gold thing going on right now. Woo! Look at that. That's nice. So we're gonna see what the dealio is with this LipSense lip color. And let's see, it says, yes, it's supposed to stay on for 18 hours. Here are all the colors you get. They come in Frost, Matte, and Shimmer. Now they sent me, I think this is a shimmer. Yeah, this is Aussie Rose. So it's a really pretty pink. You know, I'm always on the lookout for a pink. And that's what it looks like. And they also included the Ooops remover. I'm starting to have some anxiety about putting this on. Apparently, if you mess up, you have to use this to kind of like fix your mistakes. So, okay, no pressure. Now, before I apply this to my lips, I actually want to compare it to some other wands that I have, because I noticed this is very, very small. And as per the instructions, you're just supposed to swoop from one side to the next and not like go back and forth. And this is really a tiny wand to be able to do that. So in comparison, let's see. This is the wand from Wet n Wild's Cat Suit. And again, just to show you a side-by-side. So here's Wet n Wild and here's the LipSense. Like, look at how much smaller it is. Okay. Okay, so shake your LipSense tube up and down. Do not smack against palm of hand. And you want to do this to thoroughly mix the delivery system, SD40, and pigments together. I had heard people referencing a strong vodka smell with this, and I definitely get what they're saying. It smells like alcohol, especially when you inhale it, but okay. So let's go. Oh, it's hot. I mean, I had to kind of go over it because some of the product was gathering, but so I'm going to go in for a third coat. It's definitely dry. The biggest issue I have with application is because you get this little wand and naturally it's like, what are the chances you're going to get, you know, the entirety of your lips in every corner and crevice in just one swoop from one side to the next. So that was kind of difficult. So it's been 60 seconds. I'm going to go ahead and apply the moisturizing gloss, and this will be the true test to see if it transfers, because obviously this is a brand new wand and there's no color on it. So let's see. Oh wow, nothing. Woo! That is intense. Yeah, there's absolutely no color transfer. Wow. I wanted to check in with you guys. It's only 5:15, so it's not too terribly long since I did my last check-in, but I had to run out to Target, and admittedly, I just spent the past 5 minutes sitting in my car looking at how good this makeup looks in natural lighting, and so I figured I'll just capitalize on vanity and show you too. But I'm really impressed with how everything is doing. I love this makeup, especially how it looks on camera. I mean, my gosh. And it feels really good on the skin. You know, the eyes are still looking good. No creasing, no transferring, no smudging, nothing. And then, of course, the highlight is absolutely stunning. And the lips, there's no transfer. I mean, there's nothing. Just to show you, nothing. So far, still so good. I'm loving it. What can I say? So I will check in again at the end of the night. I cannot stop playing with this Pearlizer highlighter. Look at this. I mean, you could blind a pilot flying at high altitude with this. Woo! It is 10:30. I've had this makeup on for over 12 hours, and I have to say, overall, I'm really impressed. I mean, the foundation held up really well. You can see it faded a little bit from my nose and my chin, but after 12 hours, I think that's good. The highlight's still going strong. The eyes still look good. There wasn't any creasing or fading. And as far as the lips are concerned, look at how much color is still left on my lips. Now, I really put it through its paces today. I had lunch, dinner, snacks. I was drinking out of a water bottle, and it held up comfortably. It didn't dry out my lips. And the only place where it really faded is right here, here, and here in these lines. And I think that's because when you apply it, they're very specific in asking you to smile so you get a smooth line, and I forgot to do that. So again, I just look forward to playing with everything a little bit more. But if you would like to try anything out, contact Denyse. Her information is below. Thank you again to her for sending everything along, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.